Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to have some fun and going over the very famous Balenciaga meme that you may have seen going absolutely viral across the net recently. I'll be doing a step-by-step tutorial on how to create your very own one featuring Harry Potter characters. It is a very easy and enjoyable process, so without further ado, let's just jump right in and see what happens. The first thing that we'll do is we'll use ChatGPT or GPT-4 just to generate the most popular names like from Harry Potter that you may already know, but for the case of this video, we'll just generate them through ChatGPT. These prompts that I've highlighted in pink that you can see currently on the screen, they've been already included in the description, so don't worry about it, you'll have them all. But for the sake of the video, I've already done all the generation just to save up some time, so if you just want to follow through, and I'll just be going through them one by one so you can easily understand how it works. First one, give me the 10 most popular Harry Potter characters, just the names. So here's the list from ChatGPT. Note that with GPT-4, you'll generally get better answers than GPT 3.5 for these specific topics. Then the next question is, or the next prompt I shall say, now act as a Balenciaga fashion designer. With 20 years of experience, I want you to dress each of these 10 characters in a unique Balenciaga piece for a runway show. Just write the name of the character and the piece. Remember, it's a 1990 fashion show. So here you go, like the unique IDs of the clothing that they'll be wearing, I've been just listed here. So this is for all of the characters, as you can see. If you're not happy with it, like you can just refresh it or like just alter like a few different ones. But these are essentially like from the first try. Then you can move on and say, okay, now this is a prompt that I use to generate images from another AI image generation tool called Midjourney. So this is essentially what we'll enter in Midjourney. This is the format. So we want to make sure that every single one of these are in this format. So in this case, we'll just ask to say why, like as for yes, to say if we understand. The next part is asking this. I want you to rewrite the prompt, but for every character with the clothes you choose for them. Remember to write the prompt exactly as I pasted it with the same format and parameters. Only change the gender of the model, the name of the character, and the description of the clothing. Do you understand? Please ask if you need more information. And this is it. You can see it's been done like in the same formatting that we've provided in the previous prompt. And so just for your information, this is the aspect ratio 3:2. It's horizontal format. You can do 16:9 as well, like that's totally fine. And V5 is because we're using the version 5 of Midjourney. So the next thing that we need to do is move on to Midjourney. Okay, so now that you've got your prompt, all you need to do is go to Midjourney, as I said, and do /imagine and then prompt, and then you can just paste whatever you've got like from the prompts earlier, and this is essentially what it is here. You can, as I said, do 16:9 or 3:2, and you want this horizontal format. The way Midjourney works is this is number 1, this is number 2, 3, and 4. So that's what this refers to. So if you look at U, it represents an upscale. So that means once you're happy with one of them, then you can click on upscale, right click, and then save the photo. If you want different versions of these ones, this is where you do the V. V1 is this one, V2 this one, and keep on going. If you're not happy with any of them, then you just click this for a regeneration of 4 more images. Let's say I was happy with this one, so I've upscaled image 3, so that's why you can see this. So that was this one. Then you'll just repeat the same process with the prompts that you've got from ChatGPT and do it onto Midjourney. Once you've done this, then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so once you've used Midjourney and you've generated all your characters through the prompts generated by ChatGPT, then this is kind of like what you'll have. Note that all these images are all in that horizontal format, which is very important for the future steps. And what I'll do is I'll increase, or call it upscale, the images to have like a higher resolution through a software or a website called upscale.media. I've put the link in the description, so don't worry about it. You'll just have to sign up for free and then essentially go inside, go to storage, and then start uploading the folder of your pictures that you've selected to make the video. And then once you do that, you can select it, and down the bottom you'll have something called like transform, and you can upscale it like as 2x or 4x. 2x will do in this case. Then essentially once you download it, or transform it I should say, then you'll have a zip file which is here, and then you can just click on download, and this will move us to the next stage. So now what we want to do is find the audio of each of the characters that we'll be using. What I recommend you do is you go to YouTube and then type, let's say for Harry Potter, it's Daniel Radcliffe. So you'll go Daniel Radcliffe interview, and then find some good interviews with no background noise, just so when you do the cloning of the voice, you can get the highest quality possible. So in this case, I've used a website called Only MP3. I'll link it again like in the description, but here it is. Essentially you'll just paste your YouTube link here, and you'll convert the YouTube to an MP3. Then let's say for example the YouTube video was about like 10 minutes, so your MP3 is 10 minutes of it, and you only want to take like a section of that video. So you'll use this software or app which is called MP3 Cut, that allows you just to select a section out of the 10 minutes, let's say, and just move it along and save it, just so you can grab that section only, which will then move onto the next software. So the next tool that we'll use is 11 Labs. So essentially what we'll do is we'll take the voice of the characters that we've taken out of YouTube and then import them into this software so we can clone the voice. So the way it works is we'll go to Voice Lab, let's say, and then you'll just do add a voice, instant voice cloning. You will have to get the paid plans to be able to do this, by the way. And then just here you'll just have to drag and drop your voice that you've potentially cut to just 1 minute, and just drag it here and then do add voice. You'll have to tick this little thing to make sure you can add. So once you've done it, all you do is you click on use, make sure this is the right one, and you can change the stability of the voice, the clarity, and the enhancement. So I encourage you just to play around with it and see how this goes for you. But essentially all we've done so far is taken the voice from Emma Watson, who's Hermione Granger, and we'll just uploaded it like to 11 Labs. And what we've done is we've created on ChatGPT some of the parody from the most famous quotes of Harry Potter from Hermione Granger, and this is what we've came up with, or at least one of them. And once you've got this, you can just click on generate and see how it goes for you. So let's see what happened.
Don't you two follow the latest Balenciaga trends?
If you're not happy with this, if the voice for example is not according to what you want, you can just create, or just click on generate again, and you'll have a different voice.
Don't you two follow the latest Balenciaga trends?
So that's how it was. It's a little bit different to the one previously. So once you've cloned the voices, all you'll need to do is come to this software or app called DID. I'll put the link in the description again. And what you'll do through this is essentially animate your characters. So you'll go to create video, and then you can select whichever character you want. And then you'll be by default here on type your script. You'll want to go to upload voice audio. So these are only for the characters that you'll make speak. So you make sure that you upload the voice that matches the character. If you decide to go with a character without any voice, all you'll need to do is click on this up to 6 times, and that will give you, 3 seconds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a 3-second video animated of your character. But if you decide to go just with the voice, then you'll just go with the voice and your matching character. I can show you quickly how it looks once you've actually imported the voice.
Honestly, don't you two follow the latest Balenciaga trends?
So that's pretty cool. So let's move on to the very last part, which is combining your content. So all you'll need to do is grab all your videos and put them all together. The software which is free to use is called CapCut, so that's probably one that I would recommend to do and to use for editing. You can use it directly off your phone and you'll have like the effect that you need. Last but not least, you'll need to add the video sound that everyone is currently using, which is available on Epidemic Sound. I'll make a link again like for you, but let's see what's the final result is looking like.
Working hard is important, but there is something that matters even more: believing in your Balenciaga walk.
I don't go looking for fashion. Balenciaga fashion usually finds me.
Honestly, don't you two follow the latest Balenciaga trends?
Dobby has no master. Dobby is a free Balenciaga model.
So what did you think of this tutorial? I actually had a lot of fun like doing this, but I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. If you want to see more video like it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Your support means the world to me, and it will help me just continue to bring more AI related content each week for you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.